As you can probably tell, it is me again. Today is Tuesday, November the 2nd, 2010, Election Day. That makes it day 30. I've not got my calendar up to date. 306, I think, guys. Yeah, 306, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, it's great to have you guys here tonight. I'm dreading it, guys. I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow, and I dread it. Whoo! So, you guys pray for me. I dread just the process of it. I dread the having to let go of that much money that I really don't have to spare. I just dread it. So you guys pray for me. Let's see. I'm trying to see what was on TV there. I've been watching. Actually, I've not been watching anything. I watched NCIS tonight. That's actually probably my favorite show. And of course, it was a rerun. I've been out in the garage and then came in here and talking to my gun store buddy. He called me and we were just talking about bullets and things. He's been trying to find me some cheaper 40 caliber bullets. 45 I've got pretty much handled because I've got some lead bullets for my 45s, and you really can't get no cheaper than lead. So I've got my 45s handled. You know, I can make a lead bullet for about 18 cents a round, 17 to 18 cents a round. Versus you're looking about double that. It's about the cheapest you can find store-bought ammo. But 40 caliber, it's costing me, because I'm having to use jacketed bullets right now. You know, actually Hornady XTPs, actually high dollar bullets. It's costing me about 28 cents a round, which is still probably cheaper than you can buy anything out of the store, as cheap, and you got a lot better bullet. 10 millimeters costing me about the same, about 28 cents a round. That's really where I'm coming out, because most 10 millimeter bullets right now, if you can find them, they're 17, 18 bucks for 20 of them. So, you know, they're 80, 90 cents, almost $1 a piece, and I can make them for 28 cents. So 10 millimeters is where I'm really going to come out. But I've been trying to find some cheaper bullets. See, the reason I can't, you may be asking, well, you shoot lead, you're making lead bullet 45s, why don't you make lead 40s and 10s? Well, because as any of you guys that know anything about Glocks know, you can't shoot a lead bullet through a Glock barrel. And see, my 10 millimeters a Glock, so I can't make a lead 10 millimeter. And you know, I've got two 40 caliber Glocks. I mean, I've got several other 40 caliber guns that I could shoot lead through. You know, the SIGs and the M&P and stuff like that I could, but I just don't want to have to keep my bullets separate. You know, and say, oh, well, no, I can't shoot these through the Glock, but I can't shoot these. So I'm just gonna not make any lead 40 caliber bullets. Anyway, he's been trying for a week to try to find me some cheaper 10 millimeter jacketed bullets. You know, something cheaper than Hornady's. And that's what we were talking about tonight. But I just kind of thought I'd tell you guys that too, about the reloading. Heard a guy say the other day in a video that he could make 50. Was it 10 millimeter? No, it was 45. He said he could make 50 45 ACPs, reloading them for like $7. And this video was just made a couple months ago. I don't know what he's using, because like I said, I've using lead bullets, and he's not casting his own bullets either. I don't think he is. Casting your own you could, but having to buy bullets and everything, like I said, the cheapest I've been able to do it, and that's with lead, is about 18 cents a round, which comes out to be for 50, something under 10 bucks. So, but, you know, the 10 bucks for 50 rounds of 45, you guys that shoot know that's not bad, and that's, you know, that's shooting a Hornady lead bullet. That's a pretty good lead bullet. But even not shooting lead, I can make, I think I can make jacketed 45 bullets for I forgot the figure on that. It's about 28, 29 cents a round. So that just comes out to $15 or less than 15 for 50. You can't buy them at Walmart for that. So it might take a while, but man, eventually come out on the reload. Anyway, guys, let's see. Billy the Exterminator, as you can see on. There's a reality show on the cooking channel right now, or on Food Network, so that's why I guess why I've got it on there. I like watching Billy sometimes. All these reality shows, I tell you, if they were more real, if they weren't staged, that's what gets me. You know, if they would just let them be real and let it be, but you can tell all these things that they stage on there, and that just gets on my nerves. But that's not too bad a show. Let's see what else, guys. Shot my mosquito some more this evening. I don't know where people get the idea that those guns are junk. Which, I've shot good ammo through it, but I've shot 150 rounds through that gun so far, and not had a hiccup with it. Well, that's a dandy little gun. When people get tight and want to shoot cheap ammo through them, is what they do. Then they blame it on the gun. The same deal with the Walther P22. People say the same thing about them. Shooting CCIs, as long as I'm shooting good ammo, I've never had a problem out of that gun. I've run bulk ammo through it, and I've had a couple problems. I've had problems out of my 1022 Ruger running bulk ammo. And most people will admit a 1022 Ruger is one of the most reliable guns on the face of the planet. And even with bulk ammo, I've had problems out of it. So, you know, it's one of them deals, you know, you get what you pay for. Let's see what else, guys. I guess that's about it. I've not really done much this evening. I didn't make any bullets this evening. It's the first evening I've not made any in a while. I've actually got a die coming in from Midway USA. My buddy couldn't get it. That is made to, when you shoot a 40 caliber Glocks. I don't know. It's just a 40 and it's just Glocks. After you shoot a case, after you shoot a bullet out of a 40 caliber Glock, they put a bulge in the brass in the bottom. You can barely see it, barely feel it, but it's there. And they recommend not reloading that brass, because if you was to put it back in a Glock and that bulge turns to the same spot, you know, in the gun you're shooting it out of, that it was shot out of, and it bulges in the same spot again, it could blow out. Which really the chances of that happening are pretty slim. But anyway, they recommend not doing it. So they actually make a die, though, Redding does, where you can take those bulged Glock cases and run them through this die, and it straightens it out so you can use it. So I ordered one of them, got it on the way. What else? I've got some brass cleaner coming from my ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to be trying that. May show you guys that. And I've got some carburetor cleaner coming for it too. So maybe I'll have some interesting stuff to show you guys before too long. That is if the dentist don't kill me tomorrow. So anyway, guys, let's get to the important part tonight. Like I said, there's just not much for me to say, guys. Continue to pray for me. Business, so far this week's not been horrible. You know, yesterday we actually had probably a better day than most Mondays anymore. Today had a little bit better day than yesterday, so it's not bad. Just, you know, keep praying for me, guys. Pray for me over my teeth. I tell you, that's what I'm concerned about. I'm afraid it's going to break me getting my teeth fixed. Because I just don't have the money in it, which I'm just going to have to tell them that tomorrow, that, you know, they'll just have to let me come in there when I've got a little extra money to spend, because I can't, you know, in 05, and I told you guys this, I think, last night, I was going once a week and having my teeth worked on, and it was costing me $200 to $300 a week to get my teeth worked on. You know, nobody can afford that. So, you know, just pray for me, guys. Anyway, guys, oh, something else I wanted to show you all. Got my, I don't know if you can see it. You might be able to see it a little bit. I got my stickers in from Steve Coleman 2, or Coleman Here 2, whatever his name of his channel is. My John 336 stickers. He sent me a black one and a white one. I hope you guys got these too. I hope you seen his video. He sent these out for free. I put one up at the garage. I'm gonna put this one on my truck probably as soon as I clean the window on it so I can stick it. I just thought that was neat. You know, I thought it was neat to actually give people both sides of the coin. To tell them, yeah, whoever believes in Jesus, you know, is going to be saved and have everlasting life. That's what it says, you know. But he that does not believe in the Son, you know, not only has no life, it says, has, I don't remember how exactly it says it, but he's going to have the wrath of God on him, you know, too. We need to tell people both sides of the story. Anyway, guys, let's get to the important part. This video's longer than I wanted it to be. Acts 23:11. Here we go. And the night following the Lord stood by him and said, Be of good cheer, Paul, for as thou hast testified of me in Jerusalem, so must thou bear witness also at Rome. And when it was day, certain of the Jews banded together, and bound themselves under a curse, saying that they would neither eat nor drink till they had killed Paul. And they were more than 40 which had made this conspiracy. And they came to the chief priests and elders, and said, We have bound ourselves under a great curse, that we will eat nothing until we have slain Paul. Wouldn't you hate to be that full of the devil, guys, to do that? Now therefore, ye with counsel signify to the chief captain that he bring him down unto you tomorrow, as though ye would inquire something more perfectly concerning him, and we, or ever he come near, are ready to kill him. And when Paul's sister's son heard of their lying in wait, he went and entered into the castle and told Paul. Then Paul called one of the centurions unto him and said, Bring this young man unto the chief captain, for he hath a certain thing to tell him. So he took him and brought him to the chief captain, and said, Paul the prisoner called me unto him, and prayed me to bring this young man unto thee, who hath something to say unto thee. Then the chief captain took him by the hand, and went with him aside privately, and asked him, What is it that thou hast to tell me? And he said, The Jews have agreed to desire thee that thou wouldest bring down Paul tomorrow into the council, as though they would inquire somewhat of him more perfectly. But do not thou yield unto them, for there lie in wait for him of them more than 40 men, which have bound themselves with an oath, that neither will eat nor drink till they have killed him. And now are they ready, looking for a promise from thee. So the chief captain then let the young man depart, and charged him, See that thou tell no man that thou hast showed these things unto me. Guys, I hate to cut it there. That's 10 verses. That's what I usually do. I'm running out of time tonight. I did want to mention one more thing. Mad Bad Voodoo, Richard brother, if you watch this, I got some use out of one of your videos you made the other day showing how to eat a pomegranate, how to roll it up and cut it and squeeze out, do all that. Dad bought one a while ago, and I actually think he bought it because I mentioned that not long ago that I wanted to try one. He bought one, and we got all the seeds out of it a while ago, and me and him both were eating on it. Man, I'll tell you, that pomegranate stuff, it's good stuff. Those little dudes those little seeds are just popping full of flavor. So I wanted to tell you, somebody at least got some use out of your video you made about that and tried it. So anyway, guys, good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night. I may sound funny. No joke, my jaw's already starting to hurt thinking about going to the dentist tomorrow. So you guys just pray for me, please. Pray for me tonight. Pray for me tomorrow. I got to go at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So maybe at 1 o'clock tomorrow, you guys say a special prayer for me, or if you're, a little bit behind my time or whatever, you can figure out what time, how much time difference we are. But really pray for me, guys, because I need it. Like I said, I need this to be as easy, as painless as possible, and as cheap as possible. So anyway, I love you guys. If you need anything, holler at me. Until I see you guys again, good night and God bless.